All right, let's do this. Let's do this, YouTube. How we doing? Should be live. Should be live. Can you see me? If you can hear me, see me, say one in the chat. Drop a one. We don't have to be doing F. F, F, F. I think I should be live. All right, let's do this. Oh, damn. Echo. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? We live. We live out here. We are live out here on YouTube. What is up, everybody in the chat? We're going to be saying hi to everybody. So if you're in here, drop a quick hello. We're going to be, celebrating the birthday a little bit. Going to be answering some baseball questions because I haven't done this in a while, and I thought, why not on the birthday? Why not on my birthday? Go ahead, get a YouTube live stream. Haven't talked to the YouTube audience, honestly, live since what? The trade deadline? So it's been a minute. So we're going to do this on stream today. We already got the DJ LeMahieu video out. But we're also going to talk on stream. We're going to talk to the chat. So what do you got for me, chat? How are we doing? Let's see if I can read some names out here. The chat is flying through here. We've got Drum Master Bass, Pittsburgh Sports All Time, Connor Throne, Noah Jung, Eli Voth, Da Boy Raymond, or Ramon, Spy Bob, Southsider 14, Fireball, Gavin, Wyatt Masterson. We got TJ Lab, Ivan Martez, Jacob Nelson, The Big Cheese, Jordan Lieberman. Ooh, that's moving so fast. Edmund 19, Marty Group, Sports Center 24, Victoria Hostetter, AB. AB is one of the GOATs. He's always around here. We got Kyle Kulaga, Graydon Harris, Colin French, Kerry O'Keefe, Wyatt Masterson, Jaden Jackson. I already said Wyatt Masterson. You got double shout out. You're lucky. Wow, smooth. Matty Ice, Robbie J. Ooh, I almost said Wyatt again. Eddie Matthews. Oh, I met Eddie Matthews. Good dude. I think there's a lot of people. It's moving quickly, but how are we all doing? Let me tweet out the stream real quick, and then we'll get into answering some questions. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let me tweet this out. Live on YouTube, birthday stream hype. Let's do it. Okay. I think that should tweet out. Perfect. Wonderful. All right. So let's try to read some questions here. I know chat's moving really fast, so I'm going to do my best to do it. We already got our first super chat. Thank you so much. That guarantees I read your question. And the first super chat of the stream is going to be from $5 from Andrew Reich. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Did you ever see the Mets all-time leader quiz I sent you in Discord? You don't got to do it for a video, but it might be fun to do in free time. Andrew, I have seen it. I am going to do it at some point. For sure. Thank you so much for making that quiz. Guys, anytime you make quizzes, anytime you make things that I can make into content, drop it in the Discord, tweet me it on Twitter, send it to me on Instagram. If I don't use it immediately, if it's a good quiz or something that you're making for me, I'm probably going to use it at some point, so don't be discouraged. But thank you for the $5 super chat, and thank you for the quiz. Also, thank you guys for all the happy birthdays in the chat. I do appreciate it. 25 years young. We are closer to 30 than we are 20, which is crazy to say. Yo, the legend, Skinny. Skinny was here. Great photographer. Happy birthday, neck mark. I can't believe we're dropping the neck mark in here. What's up, Skinny? How you doing, man? Thank you for the 5. Hope all is well with you. I've been seeing, you trying to get a little more active on the YouTube side, and I've been seeing you dropping the Instagram pictures and everything. I'm loving the grind. I hope all is good with you. Thank you for the 5, Skinny. He is, a really good photographer, incredible stuff. And he's a buddy of mine that we did some content together for Das Race over on Twitch. Good dude. Bauer to the Mets. I don't think Bauer's going to go to the Mets. I think Bauer's going to end up going to the Angels. I'm sticking with it. I think Bauer is going to be an Angels guy. I don't see it changing anytime soon. I really don't. I think it's going to be pretty hard for him to not be on the Angels. $5 from Devin Ott. That's super chat coming in. Did it already pop up on the screen? I can't tell. I think it did. Did it yet? I don't know. We're going to wait and see. The alerts are a little slow from YouTube, but that's just kind of how it rolls. Okay, $5 from Devin Ott. Sox have the best bullpen in baseball now. Okay, Chicago White Sox. Okay, so you've got Liam Hendricks. Let me pull up some of the other names on their in their bullpen. Chicago White Sox roster. Because they do have some good arms. Liam Hendricks is obviously sick. Do they have the best bullpen in baseball? I'm going to say a hard no. I think that's very, very, very unlikely. Aaron Bummer's nasty. He's really good. Jimmy Cordero's got some stuff, but hasn't shown yet. Garrett Crochet is actually pretty interesting. Matt Foster looked really good. Jace Fry solid. I think they have one of the better bullpens in baseball. To say they have the best, though, they have one of the more interesting bullpens, but I don't think we can give them the best title just yet. I think we have to got to pump the brakes a little bit. We need to see how this team plays. We need to see how it goes. But grabbing Liam Hendricks is huge. Absolutely huge. Arenado to the Cards. That's a good fit. I think it's a good fit. And I think the Cardinals have the stuff to trade for Nolan Arenado. Definitely. They have such a plethora of young talent. But do they end up doing it? That's the real question. That's where it gets a little bit tough. Oh my God, chat's moving so fast. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, let's see. Garrett Cole or Bauer? I mean, it's still Garrett Cole. I love Trevor Bauer. He's awesome. I think he's a great pitcher, and he's a good dude. But I still got to give it to Garrett Cole right now. Yes, Bauer won the Cy Young last year, but it was only a 60-game season. I'm not going to say it doesn't count because it definitely does. He was nasty, and he's going to be a Cy Young candidate for years and years to come. But Garrett Cole has just been disgusting for the last 3 years. He's got a longer track record of being this good, but Trevor Bauer's up there too. He's nasty. We got $5 from Mr. Jar of Mayo. No question. You should have asked the question. I definitely would have answered it. But thank you for the $5, Mr. Jar of Mayo. I appreciate you. Bradley to Phillies. Jackie Bradley Jr. I think he'd be a good fit. Did I predict him to go to the Phillies? No, I predicted him to go to the Astros, I think. But JBJ to the Phillies is a good fit. I think the Mets are also in on him. There's a lot of teams that could use center fielders. He's got a good glove. He's got a good arm. The bat has sort of come back alive a little bit. So there's definitely a world where Jackie Bradley Jr. could be on the Phillies. I can see it 100%. $4.99 from Sam Bowers. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Everybody dropping in the super chats. What do you want the new name for Cleveland to be? Okay, that's a good question. Chat, what do we think Cleveland's new name is going to be? Because I believe the Indians are no longer going by the Indians this year, or at least the following year they're not going to be called the Indians anymore. They're just going to be Cleveland. Cleveland what? They need a new team. So a lot of people have been throwing around the Spiders. I think people have been throwing like the Rocks around because like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm not crazy about that one. I think the Spiders is pretty good. But who else do you think is going to, or what else do you think would be a good name for the former Cleveland Indians? I don't know what I would go with. We're not going to go Cleveland Steamers. The Giraffes, I like that. Giraffes is a good one. Cleveland Hawks, I don't think they're going to go with Hawks. Seems like Spiders seems to be the big one that everybody wants. And, I'm on board with this Cleveland Spiders for sure. I think that's pretty cool. We got $3.99 from Bryce Harper. Whoa, Bryce Harper, big fan. Oh my goodness, this is a funny message. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, should I ask to be traded? Yeah, ask to be traded. Go to an American League team. Stay far away from the National League East. I don't want to face you anymore. Even though the Phillies are a 5th place team, I don't want to face Bryce Harper. He's still very good. He's still a top 25 player in the league. So let's get Bryce Harper out of the division. Yes, ask to be traded. Anywhere else but, the National League. Johnny loves steel balls. That's quite the username with the $2 super chat. You think the Mets are winning the division if healthy? I think the Mets have a really good shot with the team that they have. I think they still need to improve to really be able to beat the Braves. But right now on paper, the Mets have one of the stronger teams in the National League. Therefore, they have one of the strongest teams in the National League East. I think it's them and the Braves as the top 2 teams right now in that division. It's going to come down to who's healthy, who plays better, just consistency. It's a 162-game season, guys. It's going to be long, but the Mets are definitely in it for sure. I don't think my predictions this year are going to be as ridiculous as they have been in the past because the Mets are actually good. We've got $4 from John Kim. What's your favorite NBA team and all-time favorite? I'm guessing you're going to say all-time favorite player. I'll answer. It's NBA team is the New York Knicks, which is unfortunate because we stink. All-time favorite player, I'm guessing you're talking about MLB, or I'm going to say you're guys talking about NBA. I do love Stephon Marbury. He's probably my guy. Or Latrell Sprewell. Those are like my 2. Nathan Joseph with the 99-cent super chat. Thank you, Nathan. No message, though. You should have got the message in. Who will the Tigers sign? Check the free agent video. I don't remember exactly who I said. I don't exactly remember who I said, but I definitely gave him some players, and they've been pretty active on the free agent market. Okay, we got a 99-cent super chat from Jack Rizzo. Thank you, Jack. No message. You should have asked one. I'm telling you, if you're going to get the super chats and ask a message, $10 from Carter Terrance. Thank you, Carter. Appreciate it so much. When do you think the Red Sox will become contenders again? I don't know if 2021 is going to be their year where they're a World Series contender. I think that they can make moves to become a playoff contender, especially if there's expanded playoffs this year, which has been a rumor. I think the Red Sox are 1 year away. I think they're 1 year away. You get Chris Sale back completely healthy. You're going to get a lot of, more guys from the free agent market. You can figure out where your team's going more. I think they're 1 year away. I really think 2022 they can go back to being a contender. They have too good of a core to not be able to compete. $6.99 Canadian from RU21. Thank you, RU. Who do the Braves need to add to the middle of the order for a middle of the order bat without a DH? Okay, so they need an outfielder. Now, you're not going to get George Springer. Dad said brush the lint off your shoulder. Okay, thank you, Dad. They could go after a guy that's available on the market right now. The thing is, it's like George Springer and Marcell Ozuna. You could go after Brantley, but he's not really a slugger per se. Let's see. Left fielders, you've got Michael Brantley. I mean, you could go after Jock. You could definitely go after Jock Peterson. I think that would be a pretty good pickup. I like the Jock Peterson move. Puig, those are kind of your two. If you want to take a risk, you go after Nomar Mazara, who's got the power potential, just never shown it. So maybe he doesn't have the potential, but I think those are your best options. The outfield market's a little slim. We got $1.99 from Christopher Jones and Tim Fair. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Sam Bowers coming in with another $2.99. What's the best game you've ever seen live? Ooh, that's a good question. Best game I've ever seen live. I've seen some pretty good games live. I think this might not be the best actual game, but I think one of my favorite games I ever went to was when the Mets won the game in the World Series with Noah Syndergaard starting on the mound. David Wright hit the home run. We just absolutely destroyed the Royals. That's one of my favorite games I've ever been to for sure. Also the Luis Guillorme game that I sat with the 7 line. I did a vlog on it. Check the channel if you haven't seen it. That's one of the best games I've ever been to as well. That was just a fun time as well. DZT coming over from Twitch. Thank you for the $2.99 DZT. Ahan Rungta also coming over from Twitch. One of the Twitter legends as well. Thank you, Ahan. Oh, $6.90. Nice. It's got 69 in it. Can we get some nices? Everyone just dropped nice in the chat. And we have 690 viewers. Whoa. Nice inception. I'm going to need to see some nices in the chat. Thank you, Ahan. Mark, that's all I got. I don't have anything to say. Happy birthday. Thank you, Ahan. Appreciate it, bud. $1.99 from DZT. Also, again, best team in AL. Love the channel. I think I was talking about this with my old roommate about this. It might be the White Sox right now on paper because in the West, nobody really there yet. The Astros just don't really have the pitching right now. They can get there, but they don't have the pitching just yet, and they're still missing. I mean, losing Springer kills them. The Yankees have technically gotten worse. Their pitching has gotten worse, so I can't pick the Yankees. The Rays have gotten a little worse. I think it's the White Sox on paper right now. I really do. Jade Adler, $2.79 Canadian. Who do you think will win the AL East this year? I think it's going to be the Yankees. I do. I think it's going to be the Yankees to win the AL East as of right now. $2.99 for Misha Tex, but that could all change. I mean, a lot of off seasons left. $2.99 for Misha Tex. Happy birthday, Mark. What are your AL team rankings? Okay, I'll give you top 5 right now. I'll give you top 5 based on what we have. Of course, it's all going to change with the off season still going. I'm going to go White Sox, Yankees. No, White Sox, Rays. White Sox, Yankees, Rays. Twins, Astros. I don't really like those rankings. I really don't. And the Blue Jays are close. The Blue Jays are in such a prime position to make such a push. Such a push. $2 AS? Is that Australian? Yes, it must be. MLB Cards Australia. Does Adley Rutschman make the O's roster this year? Bold prediction, Adley Rutschman debuts this year. I think so. Not as spring training, but I think he debuts this year. Kurt Hassan, $2.99. Happy birthday, Mark. Go Cubs, though. Thank you for the $2.99, Kurt. Give me any amount of money, I'll say go Cubs. It doesn't really matter. Go Cubs, thanks. Chris, the Camo Gamer, $5. Do you think the Yankees should trade for Castillo or sign Kluber? Also, happy birthday. Thank you. Yankees should definitely go after Kluber, and they should definitely try to trade for Luis Castillo if they can. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Yankees. They need to develop some prospects. They're getting to the point now where they're either going to be over the luxury tax and they're going to be killed by it because they're going to be over it every single year for like the next 5. and you're going to need to start getting some production out of younger guys that are cheap. But Luis Castillo, you add him to the team, he makes them a World Series, arguably a World Series favorite in the American League. So you want to win now and you say F the future, you go get Luis Castillo, 100%. $2 from 773 Nick. Thoughts on Yoelqui to the White Sox? Yoelqui is special. Yoelqui is good. He might play this year. That's how good he is. He's super talented, super young, only 23. So he's pretty much close to MLB ready. Depends what the White Sox want to do with him. I think he's a freak. I'm actually going to have a video out on a lot of the international prospects coming out in like the next week or so. Need to do a little more research, but he looks awesome. $4.99 from Josh Ellis. Happy birthday. I saw an MLB reliever ranking list the other day and had Josh Hader at 10. Thoughts? I may be a biased Brewers fan. Williams was at 3. Yeah, Hader at 10 is nuts. Hader at 10 is nuts. That was from MLB Network. We're actually going to be doing videos reacting to all those MLB Network rankings. But for sure, Hader at 10, insane. Devin Williams at 3, I really don't have a problem with. Hader at 10, I do, though. That's ridiculous. He's the best reliever in baseball. Alex Dupler, $2.99. What the F are the Reds doing? Can they make the playoffs? It's going to be a bad year for you Reds fans. I'm sorry. A lot of your guys are going to be traded off. You're just getting started. Luis Castillo's probably next. Sonny Gray, too. Jack Rizzo with the $1.99. Hey, Mark, happy birthday. Do you answer emails? I don't necessarily answer emails. It's really more for business, but I do read all my emails that I get. David Diaz, $2. Who do you see in the World Series against the Mets? Well, let's pump the brakes. Hopefully the Mets get there, but we're not sure yet. Let's just say in a world where the Mets are the National League representative, I think it's either right now the White Sox, Yankees. White Sox or Yankees, those are my 2 picks right now, based on the teams that we have. $4.99 from Make Out Hill. Okay, interesting name. What's your opinion on the Angels right now? Who do you think they should sign? Pitching. Go get Trevor Bauer. What are you doing? You have a chance to be easily the best team in the American League West if you get some pitching. Go get Trevor Bauer. It's that simple. That's the only guy that should be focused on. Anthony Garcia dropping at $19.99. Holy cow. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Mark. Thoughts on the Braves this year? Braves are good. Braves are good like they always are. The Braves are good like they always are. They're going to be a team that's competing for the World Series spot in the National League. I think that they still need to get a little more pitching depth. They got a lot of young arms. I want to see one real established guy come in this offseason. I know they got Charlie Morton. He's going to be great. But if they could get another guy, maybe they trade for Luis Castillo. They got the prospects that could put them over the top for sure. Sonny Gray even. That would be another one. We got $1.99 from Tim Fair, non-toxic Yankee fan. Can't wait for the Subway Series. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. And yes, it's going to be fun this year. Heath Craver, $2. Do you think Springer will sign with the Red Sox? I don't. He was my prediction. I've changed off of it. Doesn't look like the Red Sox are heavily linked to him. $2.50 from Sid Sanker. Happy B-Day, Mark. Top 5 pitchers in MLB. Okay, Jacob deGrom, Garrett Cole, Shane Bieber. Those are the top 3 without a doubt. I'm still going to put Max Scherzer. And who do I have at number 5? I don't even remember who I had at number 5. I got to look at my list now. Google Docs. Who do we have at number 5, guys? I forgot. I know I just rattled off my top 4 for sure. Where is starting pitchers? Pitchers. Might be on my other account. Come on now. Starting pitcher rankings. Who do I have at 5? Clayton Kershaw? Is there someone else that's better than him? I guess Kershaw. Yeah, I guess Kershaw by my rankings. Still. He's still so good. Am I forgetting somebody? Who am I forgetting? I know Bauer. I had Bauer at 6. Bauer's really good, but Kershaw was just like nasty and has always been nasty. I can't throw the disrespect to Kershaw. Okay, $3.99. Happy birthday. Favorite team by division. NL East, Mets. NL Central. We'll go with the... I'm going to go Pirates. I'm really liking the Pirates. They always treat me well. West, Padres. AL East. We're going to go with the Red Sox. We'll go Red Sox. Or no, I do love the Rays. We'll go Red Sox, though. AL Central, we'll go with the White Sox. And AL West, I will go with the... See, I loved the Astros. I thought they were great. I will pick the Mariners, because the Mariners are always treating me so well. $1 from Angel Calderon. Thank you, Angel. $2.99 from Alvaro L. Happy birthday. What do you think about the Marlins? Marlins are going to be sneaky good again. Marlins are going to be competitive. I don't think they're finishing last place this year. Based on what we see, I think they're a 4th place team. Michael Ray, $2. Will Smith, best catcher in the league soon? It's close. It's definitely close. I think, another year of hitting like that, get a little better defensively, he's definitely up there for the best catcher conversation. $4.99 from EJ Slimp. Remember Jared Weaver? I think he's the best pitcher Mike Trout has played with. It's no coincidence they have done nothing since he left. Yeah, the Angels just haven't had a lot of pitching. Jared Weaver is probably one of their better guys that Trout's played with, which is crazy to say. $2 from Angel Calderon again. Does Jose Reyes deserve to get his number retired? I don't think you can really retire someone who has a history of domestic violence. You know, as great as a player as he was for the Mets, I don't think that's a good look. I don't think that's the right move to make. I don't think you can commemorate someone like that for some of the stuff that he did. Granted, it was off the field, and I know some people don't care about that, but at the end of the day, you are an organization. You have to set a good example. You can't do that to women. That's not okay. Andy Lee, $4.99. Thoughts on the Angels' moves? Hope we focus on pitching now. A's are weaker, and Houston will lose key vets as well. We need Mike in October. I agree. I want to see Mike Trout in October so incredibly bad. I want to see him so bad in there. Will he get there? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. Unless they sign Trevor Bauer. They need to sign Trevor. They need to get pitching. Just get him arms. Get him arms, please. The current team, though, it's tough. It's tough. Joel Prigden, $4.99. What are your favorite NBA and NHL teams? I am a Knicks fan, and if I had to choose in the NBA or NHL, I should say, it would be the New York Rangers. I'll side with my mom's team on this one here. Thank you guys all for the super chats. I appreciate you. Will Dodgers sign Trevor Bauer? I think it's highly unlikely. Are the A's still competitive? I think so. I think they're still competitive. Never doubt the A's. They're kind of like the Rays, of the West. Don't doubt them. All they do is just continue to prove everybody wrong. We got $4.99 from Joe Hill. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Who trades for Musgrove and Sonny Gray? Check out my custom wood bats I make on the gram. 310 wood bats. Okay, I will write that down. I'm going to check those out after the... You know what? I'll check it out right now on Instagram, and if it's good, I'll show it on the stream here. 310 wood bats. Ooh, okay. Oh, these are sick. Look at this bat. This is really cool. This is a cool little finish here. I like that. That's dope, dude. Yeah, 310 wood bats. That's sick. Awesome work. Musgrove and Sonny Gray. I mean, you got to look at teams like the Yankees. You got to look at teams like, I think you don't count out the Mets because the Mets are going to always be looking to get better. I think you could look at possibly the Red Sox to maybe try to grab a pitcher. You could always look at the Dodgers. Anybody who's going to be a competitive team, Angels, White Sox, that's who's going to go after those guys. Guys who want to improve their team. EJ Slemp with another $4.99. Thank you, EJ. Happy birthday. I want to tell you I'm a member of SABR. It's a great organization. I recommend going to the convention in Baltimore this summer. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge SABR metric guy. I'm starting to learn them a little bit more. For me, it's always been I just necessarily didn't know enough, or I just don't agree with some of them, which that doesn't matter if I agree. I'm wrong. I know I am statistically. But I'm starting to become a little more analytically inclined to things, starting to learn a little bit more. They do a lot of good things over there. $1.99 from Alvaro. What moves can the Marlins do to improve right now? Okay, Marlins need a catcher. Marlins need a catcher because their catching is atrocious. Guys that are available. I mean, they're not going to get JT Realmuto, but you could maybe grab a guy like a Yachty to work with the young pitching staff that they got. I don't think that would be a bad idea. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of great platoon guys left. I mean, you still do have Jorge Alfaro, who's young, but he was so bad last year. He was so terrible. The catching market's a little tough. Not a lot of great options. First base, I mean, you got a lot of... Second base, I would look at, maybe a Colton Wong, play a little second base. I don't think Isan Diaz is necessarily the answer. Jazz Chisholm is going to, get a shot. Miguel Rojas is at short. Third base, you got Brian Anderson. Outfield, you got a lot of young talent. Definitely get some reliever arms. You could grab some really good relievers for cheap right now. A guy like Joaquim Soria. A guy like a Alex Colome. There's a lot of good relievers available. $1.99 from Fireball Zoom Games. Thank you. Do you think both the Mets and the Yankees will be good? I do. I think it's going to be a good year for New York baseball. And then we got $2.79 from RU21. Again, happy birthday, Soroka is an ace when he's healthy. Yes, 100%. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. Thank you for the super chat. He is definitely an ace when healthy. I agree. He's really good. We're going to have to time some people out here for spamming. I want to do it. But we got to. Okay. We got a $4.99 from Kev Capellan? Thank you, Kev. $4.99. Thoughts on Red Sox? They finished second, third, or fourth. Red Sox are tough because they're in a really hard division again. The Rays are so good. The Blue Jays are going to be getting better. The Yankees are still good. I think right now, on paper, they're a fourth-place team. With some moves, they can easily move into third. They can easily move into second. They have the core. They have one of the best cores in the division. But the players around the core are really weak. Do you think the Angels are better off getting Kluber and Paxton and not Bauer? No, because both those guys, I think, are more of a risk than getting Trevor Bauer. Go give the guy the money who's going to be a sure thing. And yes, Trevor Bauer is going to be a sure thing. He is going to be good. Corey Kluber coming off of a major injury. James Paxton coming off of injuries. Paxton's been a little shaky. I'm way more willing to give the guy who's been good the last few, two of the last 3 years money, as opposed to guys coming off of injuries who haven't been pitching that great. Jameson Meza, $4.99. Thank you, Jameson. Happy birthday, Mark. What is your thoughts about the MLB? Want to keep some of the rules from the 2020 season? Okay, so yeah, today we got some news that their MLB is considering to keep the doubleheader 7-inning rule, which I actually don't hate, as well as the extra inning rule. Now, I know the extra inning rule is crazy. It's different. I think there's a way to fix it, but I will tell you this. I don't hate it, and here's why. Last year when the extra inning games were happening, if I saw there was a game going into extras, I clicked it. If I wasn't watching the Mets, I was going to that game, whatever it was I wanted to watch. It got me watching more baseball. And I watched a lot of baseball to begin with. But I think that it got a lot of people watching more games, watching more teams, because extra innings, let's be honest, is really exciting with this man on second base. It's not, I know, your traditional baseball, it's different. But at the same time, it's kind of exciting. I can't deny that I wasn't watching more games. So for those reasons, I don't hate it. I think we can fix it. But I think it's a good idea. DH obviously needs to be there. I don't like the one batter minimum rule thing. You got to pitch to 3. I think that's stupid. Logan Detweiler, $2.99. How do you feel about the Mets signing Brad Hand? Well, they haven't signed Brad Hand just yet, but I would love to see him there. I've talked about it in a couple of videos now. I think he's a really good left-handed reliever. Mets need a lefty. Fits in perfectly with the team. I would take Brad Hand in a heartbeat for the right price. And then $2.99 from Alex Dupler. Pick 10 new cities to get an MLB team. Ooh, I don't know if I can do 10. I'll give you like 5. Vegas, Nashville, Memphis, Portland, and let's go Vancouver. There's 5. Charlotte, there's 6. Mexico City, there's 7. It's tough to pick new cities. I don't think Montreal deserves one, honestly. Sorry, anybody from Montreal or Canada. I don't think Montreal deserves a team. They had it. They let it go. Rip Tommy Lasorda? Yes, Rip Tommy Lasorda, indeed. What would be your favorite team if it was not for the Mets? I have no idea. I've never thought about that. Thoughts on the Angels? They are great offensively. Need some pitching. Thoughts on the Phillies signing Archie Bradley? Okay, if you want my thoughts on the Archie Bradley signing, here's what you're going to do. Either follow me on Twitter, or either follow me on Instagram or TikTok, or you can follow me on both. Giraffe Neck Mark, I posted my opinions to the Archie Bradley signing on there. Wasn't long enough to do a actual proper YouTube video, but it was perfect for Instagram Reels and TikTok, so check it out over there. Make a video with Fuzzy. We have plans in the future to make some content together for sure. Definitely going to do something in the future. Thoughts on Cubs offseason? Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cubs offseason has been sad if you're a Cubs fan. They are just tanking. They don't want to be very good. They're getting rid of all the money they can. $4.99 from Will Divine. I made a top 50 list with my friend. Are you going to do a reaction video this year? WDivine24 on Instagram. Yes, I am going to do a reaction video this year. Just not right now. It'll probably come in February. Spencer Graff, $5. Will the Dodgers sign or trade for any good players? If so, who do you think? Dodgers, I don't think are done. I think I could see the Dodgers going after pitchers is going to be tough. Trade-wise, I don't know. The Dodgers are in such a weird spot. Their team's so good, but, you also can't count anything out. I could so see them, bringing back Justin Turner. I could see them getting a guy, like Colton Wong playing second base, even though they have Gavin Lux. I could see them getting in as Drupal Cabrera. That's such a classic Dodgers move. Get a guy who plays 5 different positions. They love that kind of stuff. $2 from Boy in Blue Guerra. Thoughts on what the Dodgers need? They don't really need much, guys. They won the World Series for a reason. They're the best team in baseball by far. They have an insane outfield, insane infield, insane catchers, insane bullpen. I mean, maybe a couple more arms in the bullpen, but even then it's so loaded. Some starting pitching, but even again, it's still really good. They don't have many weaknesses. Just keep adding if you can. $5 from Chris the Camo Gamer. Where do you think Marcus Semien is going to sign? Well, I think my original prediction was the Angels? Angels or Reds? What did I say? Angels or Reds, I think. Or I think I had Didi to the Angels. So I think I had Semien to the Reds, but that was before the Reds tanked. So I don't think Semien goes to the Reds anymore. Where does he end up going? A team that needs a shortstop. Let's go division by division. Nationals, no. Mets, no. Phillies, could. He'd fit well with the Phillies for sure. Braves, no. And Marlins, no. You're not going to sign Marcus Semien. NL Central, no one's going to make moves. Maybe the Brewers. If they want to, really separate themselves. Out west in the NL, the Cardinals are, holy shit, whoa. Sorry to curse on YouTube for those of you here. You're going to see why in a second. Oh, my goodness. NL West, Padres don't need it. Rockies aren't going to do it. Dodgers don't need it. Diamondbacks don't need it. And the Giants, maybe, but they still have Brandon Crawford. American League East, we've got the Blue Jays, no. We've got the Orioles, no. Red Sox, no. Yankees, no. There's not many teams for Marcus Semien. I could see him going back to the A's on a cheap deal. I'm not going to lie. I got a couple more things. $1.99 from I am Red Sox fan, but we suck. What do you make of Mookie Betts trade? Incredible for the Dodgers. I think the Red Sox are still going to get some good value out of it. Verdugo's going to be really good. He's going to be an all-star for years. He's like a top 10 right fielder in the game. And you're also going to get Jeter Downs, who's really good. $4.99 from Ramones 3122. Why is Charlie Morton the greatest pitcher of all time, my favorite player of all time? Because he's good. I don't know how to answer that one. Thank you for the super chat. Andrew Ryak, who would win a quiz first, you in football or Bengal in MLB? Ooh, depends what it is. Bengal does know a lot about MLB. I know a decent bit about football. Probably him in MLB, honestly. Probably him in MLB. Just because, football, you could get me on some quizzes that I just literally can't answer anybody. Okay, we got a $99 super chat. My goodness, from Goodest Cat. Thank you so much. That's super unnecessary, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Happy birthday may be filled with good Mets news. LOL. I went fishing at Angel Stadium, but all I caught was a trout. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the super chat and using it to give me a corny joke. I appreciate it, Goodest Cat. $1.99 from Krugmeister. Thoughts on the Giants in a few years? Bart a bust? I don't think Bart's a bust. I don't think he's really gotten a shot. Give Joey Bart a shot. I got one of his PSA 10 cards over here. I think he's got some potential. The dude swings a great bat. $5 from Captain, my captain. Unfortunately, North Carolina will probably never get an MLB team because Charlotte and Durham have AAA teams already. Yes, but I think there's a chance. I wouldn't count it out, but I think there's a chance. I think there's a slight chance. That city, I think, deserves it. That region deserves a team that's just not Atlanta. Chris the Camo Gamer, $5. I've heard rumors about Duvall to the Marlins. I've heard Didi to the Marlins. Would these be good players for the Fish, especially with the DH? Yes, with the DH. Without the DH, not sold as much. I don't think that they should be going after Didi. I mean, unless you're going to move Didi or Miguel to second base, but Miguel Rojas played good at short. I don't know if Didi would be my guy. I would really, if I was the Marlins, I'd go after a second baseman like Scope, Colton Wong, Tommy La Stella, those kind of guys more than a shortstop like Didi. Nolan Keller, happy birthday, Mark. White Sox versus Mets World Series. Hell yeah, I'm in. Sign me up. Where do I sign up? I'll take that World Series all day. That'll be fun. Thank you for the $1.99. Thoughts on the Diamondbacks? Diamondbacks are so weird. Let me tell you, their pitching is about to be nasty because they're loaded in the pitching department with young talent. They're loaded. They're going to be good in a couple years. They did such a good job with their rebuild. They rebuilt by moving stars, but then also competing, but then also rebuilding and getting more. They're in such a great spot. I love Zach Gallen. He's a beast. Hi, happy birthday, Mark. My question is, why is Carlos Delgado not a Hall of Famer? I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. That's a hill I'm willing to die on. Carlos Delgado is 100% a Hall of Famer in my eyes. The fact he didn't even stay on the ballot for more than 1 year is a disgrace to baseball. $5 to Monsta. Thank you, Monsta. Why is the NL East so damn competitive? Listen, once you start to get a couple good teams, everyone else is like, we need to hurry up too. A lot of teams that are in win now modes. That's really what it comes down to. More Twitch streams, please. I've been streaming on Twitch like almost every day, guys. If you're not following me on Twitch, twitch.tv/GiraffeNeckMark. If you're not following me on Instagram, Instagram, GiraffeNeckMark. If you're not following me on TikTok, GiraffeNeckMark. If you're not following me on Twitter, Twitter, GiraffeNeckMark. I want to start to see the follows flying in here on the TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not seeing enough follows from the stream today. That's so loud. But I do appreciate you guys always supporting the stuff that I do out here. $5.49 Canadian from Max Jensen. Thank you, Max. $2 from Mac E. What's your team's Twitter? What team's Twitter is the worst or most toxic? I mean, most toxic? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. There's a lot of team Twitters that don't like me, like the Yankees or the Dodgers or anybody that's not the Mets, and even then the Mets Twitter might not like me, so I don't know about who's got the most toxic. $5 from Andy Pincus. D-backs have the best player in baseball, Tim Castro, so they better win the World Series. That is a good point, Andy. That is a good point. They do have the best team in baseball. Chris the Camo Gamer with another 5. Which division is the toughest division to win in? I think you got to go with the... Ooh. So here's what I'll say. I think the NL East is the most competitive top to bottom, but I think the hardest to possibly win in is the NL West because you have to be better than the Dodgers and the Padres, who are arguably the two best teams in baseball. That's so tough to beat. That's so tough to beat. Thoughts on Chris Sale? Nasty when he's healthy. Nasty when he's healthy, just hasn't been healthy a lot. JBJ or Springer? Springer is the better player. I want him. Who's smarter probably to get? Probably JBJ, but that's not the cool pick. The H Train 24 $4.99. Thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday. I love your channel, the Mets, and your reaction to Lindor. We need Brad Hand. Let's go. Oh, we need Brad Hand badly, man. We need Brad Hand badly. That's the final piece. Not really. We still need more, but I would love to get Brad Hand. Do you plan on making a fantasy baseball league for subs? I do not. I don't really like fantasy baseball. Call me crazy. I prefer daily fantasy better than an entire league. Do the Padres sign Tanaka? I think Tanaka goes back to Japan. Or the Yankees. Thoughts on the Rangers? Bad. Rangers are arguably one of the worst teams in baseball. Why do you hate the Giants? I don't hate the Giants. I tell you the truth that they're not very good. Whether or not you want to believe that or not, that's really up to you. Mets Lindor, $22 million arbitration. Nice. If you had to trade for one player besides Trout, Soto, Acuna, Bellinger, oh my goodness, who would I trade for? That's a good question. I would trade for... You pretty much put everybody in there. You know what? Oh, Judge is in there. Crap. I would trade for... Who's my top 10? Let me go through my top 10 real quick. That's an easy way. Did you say Nolan Arenado? You did not. Arenado's... Oh, Tatis. Oh, you put Tatis. No, you didn't put Tatis. Oh, Tatis is the easy choice. 100%. Starting a team, Tatis is number one. Just because of how young he is and how good. Max Jensen with the $3.99 Canadian. Do you like hockey? Favorite NHL team? I don't hate hockey. I just don't have the time to really watch it. I'd rather watch basketball and football, which are on at the same time. My favorite hockey team would be the Rangers if I had to pick one. $2.79 Jade Adler. Thoughts on the Blue Jays? Blue Jays are really good. Really young team. I love the core of Bichette, Biggio, Guerrero, Rowdy Tellez. You got Nate Pearson, who's young. You got Hyun-Jin Ryu. You got Lourdes Gurriel. You got Teoscar Hernandez. They're a couple pieces away from being scary. And that bullpen is super underrated. Super underrated. They're really good. Thoughts on LeMahieu signing? Watch the video. Don't make me say it again. Watch the video. What's up, Eric? Wanchison? What's up, Eric? Damn, only one of you guys followed me on TikTok. Shaking my head. SMH, bruh. SMH. 99-cent super chat from Baseball Bradley or Brady. Thank you for the super chat. Bo is going to be a star. Bo's going to be so good. How good is Drew Smyly? Drew Smyly is pretty good. It's a little bit of a risk move there, just because you don't know what you're going to get with him health wise. But if you can get him healthy, like he was pitching last year, he's going to have a pretty good impact for the Braves. Can the Mariners ever end their playoff drought? Yes, they can. How is Matt Olson not a top 50 player? Just because I don't put many first basemen in there. Matt Olson has struggled with the bat a little bit recently. He's also struggled to stay healthy a little bit recently. He's got crazy pop and he's got a great glove, but also glove at first base really just doesn't matter. I'm not taking, Matt Olson over Alex Verdugo, over Hader, Nola, Anderson, Ketel Marte, Rizzo, McNeil, Bauer, Buehler, Albies, Correa, Suarez. That's 40 through 50. You're not taking Olson over any of those guys. Not at first base. First base just doesn't have the value. It's just how it is. Skull, TY, a catch 84, $5. Thank you. Forever to thee. Go Twins. Hope they re-sign Cruz. Yo, thank you, Forever to thee. Dropping a little South Carolina in here. I got a Gamecock in here as well. Thank you for the $5. And yes, I also hope the Twins re-sign Cruz. He's a lot of fun on that team. Do I think Judge will be good? Yes. The Twins are way too underrated. Not really. I think the Twins are completely fine rated. They are not getting better right now. Do the Sox extend Giolito? I think they do when the time comes. Will the Cubs trade Contreras? Yes, they're going to trade Contreras, I think, before the season starts. And I think they trade Chris Bryant. I think they rock with Baez and Rizzo. I think that's it. $2 from Chris the Camo Gamer. Top 5 teams right now. Okay, I think I said... oh, no, I only did American League. Okay, so we're going to do top 5. Dodgers, Padres, Yankees, Braves... Oh, White Sox or Mets. White Sox or Mets. Or Rays. Whew, that's tough. That's so tough. You know, we're going Mets. We're going Mets. Who's the $4.99 from OMG Mechanoid? Who is the best team in AL? I think White Sox, they got the best bullpen and stacked lineup with the GOAT rotation. They have the best young core in MLB, 102 and 60. Listen, the White Sox are really good. They're definitely a consideration for the best team. I think I had them as the best team in the AL, right? Yeah, so then they have to be top 5. What am I talking about? I'm so stupid. I sometimes say dumb things. That's what happens when you answer questions. You forget sometimes what you say. Mateo Arenas, $2. Who is your favorite low-key card investment and why? All right, let's pull out the cards real quick. I'll pull them out for you guys. Why not? I'll show you what we got. All right, so in the card investment game, we've got a Ronald Acuna, Topps Chrome. We've got a Joe Adell, second focus, Joe Adell. We got a couple Pete Alonso Bowman Chrome firsts. This is one I'm super high on for sure because I think Pete Alonso's going to pop off. Got a couple of these as well. We got a Joey Bart. That was like super cheap. That was like $20. This Michael Chavis card was literally $10. That's how much it cost a graded card. So sure, if he hits a home run, I'll sell it opening day. We got a Jazz Chisholm who's been super cheap. Yusniel Diaz, another one of these guys was like $15. So I was like, all right, we're gonna get some of him. I've been very heavily invested in one player in particular. That would be Vlad Guerrero Jr. I think he's gonna pop off. We also got a Kevin Smith, which is an interesting card. It was $20. He might come up. Juan Soto. We got a Leody Taveras, who I think actually is going to be a pretty decent little player. I think he's pretty good. A Michael Toglia and a Drew Waters. But I actually have a card out there. I have a Jesus Sanchez that came in too. So we got quite a bit stacking up, for the season. All right, let's see what these super chats are that I missed. Thank you to everybody, hanging out with me on the birthday stream. Everybody supporting, even if you're not dropping super chats. I appreciate you being here. And those of you who are dropping super chats, you're insane. Thank you so much. $2 from Banana. Do a collab with Robbie Hyde. He's a small baseball YouTuber. Oh, maybe. We'll look into it. We'll think about it. $5 from CA. Who should the Blue Jays sign? The Blue Jays should sign George Springer. They should sign a pitcher. I'd like to see them go after Bauer, but if not, I think going after a guy like Odorizzi would be really smart. I think going after a guy, bring James Paxton back home to Canada. There's a lot of good little arms that they could grab. A Martin Perez even would be a decent pickup. Nicholas Andrew for the 99 cents. Thank you. Brandon Santos with the 199 dropped a GG sticker. Thank you, Brandon. 199, is that pounds or euros? I don't know. D-backs World Series in the next 5 years. Happy birthday. D-backs World Series in the next 5 years? No, but they're going to be good in the next 5 years. They're going to be competing for one for sure. Thank you for the happy birthday. James Hirota, 199. Angels offense versus AL. Thoughts on Suzuki signing? Angels offense is one of the better in the American League for sure because you have Trout, Rendon, Ohtani. You have David Fletcher. You have, I'm forgetting somebody else. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody else. Oh, am I forgetting somebody else? Maybe I'm not, but that alone is pretty unbelievable. One of the better offenses for sure, but not the best. Suzuki signing, decent. I think they should have gone, I want to see them get Bauer. That's really it. $4.99 from Let Me Touch Your Beluga. Happy birthday, love the vids. What do you think the Mets' next move is? I think it's going to be Brad Hand. I think Brad Hand's the next move. Spencer Graff, $5. Fave Dodge player. And do you see them getting Bauer or Arenado? Any thoughts on the Dodgers 2021 season? I mean, they're clearly a World Series favorite. Favorite player from that team is going to be... I do love me some Mookie Betts. I love Mookie Betts. That dude's just so much fun to watch. Him and Cody Bellinger are really fun to watch. I'll go with one of those two. Skull TYA, $2. Yes, USC class of 99. Okay, a little older than me, but I appreciate it. Yes, go Cox. $1.99 from OMG Mechanoid. Happy birthday, by the way. Invest in lots of Luis Robert rookie cards. Yes, I know about Robert. He's just a little expensive right now because of the hype. $3.99 from Eber, but I'll look into those Roberts for sure. Eberchel, top young player that flops and has a short career. I don't really like saying that, but I'll just say one prospect I'm not high on is Carter Kieboom right now. But I don't like to talk about guys who are going to be flops. I want all the guys to do well. Michael Signorile? Thank you. I'm sorry I botched your last name. I should probably know how to say it, but thank you for the $24.99. It's a ton. Thank you. TJ Johnson, $2.99. Who do you think the Mets will get in center field? I think it's going to be JBJ, realistically. $2.99. Are you a Christian? I mean, I'm not really looking to talk religion here, but I am yes, I'm Christian. Greek Orthodox. Dude, I need some water. My mouth is so dry. Favorite player on the Yankees. Favorite player on the Yankees. Who do I really like? Well, sure as hell don't like Gary. Luke Voit is annoying, but he's good. I like Gio Urshela's story a little bit. You know, kind of journeyman, bounce around, playing really well. I'd probably just go with Jordan Montgomery because he's a Gamecock. I think it's my safest pick. What do you use to edit? I use Final Cut Pro on a Mac. Favorite sugary drink? Ooh, I mean, like, my favorite soda, I like ginger ale a lot. Coke is great, Dr. Pepper, but, like, a little ginger ale, that's an old man pick, but I do love some ginger ale. Buxton is a top 5 center fielder when healthy. Go check the center fielder rankings. You're going to be very happy where I put Buxton. Buxton is definitely top 5. He's nasty. $2.99 from Blood Brother. You think Bellinger bounces back? Oh, yeah, 100%. And even then, like, he still was fine last year, especially with how good he plays defense. Like, if he plays like that, he's not an MVP player, but he's still really, really good. I mean, he still had an OPS almost at 800. Just the average was low. Weird year. I think he bounces back completely fine. Guy still has a career OPS at 911. Unbelievable. Ben's Metal Ford. $1.99. Thank you. Favorite player on the Giants besides Flores? Okay. I can't pick Wilmer Flores. Let's see. Buster Posey, no. Brandon Belt, no. Donovan Solano, nice guy, but no. Brandon Crawford, no. Longoria, no. Outfield, Yastrzemski, no. Man, who's even on the Giants that I would like? Giants, SF Giants roster. There's got to be somebody I'm missing. Clearly, I'm missing somebody. Wilmer Flores obviously is my pick. Chadwick Tromp. I do like some Tromp. Chadwick Tromp is a beast. I don't. Evan Longoria, I guess? I don't know. He's kind of fallen off, but I did like him when he was younger. I guess he's my pick. Not a lot of great options. $2.99 from OMG Mechanoid. Do you think Luis Robert going to be the best in MLB soon? I don't know about soon, but I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be a top player for sure at some point. I don't know how quickly, but he's going to be good. Correa is a free agent next year. $2.99 Australian from the Hunter Seeker algorithm. Opinion on Pedro Martinez? Oh, one of the best pitchers of all time. 100% one of the best pitchers of all time. Dude was electric. He was must watch baseball when I was a kid. $2 from Coffee Guy 95. Prediction: Mariners World Series. Happy birthday. When are the Mariners going to make the World Series? Ooh, you're looking like 3 or 4 years at minimum, I think. They're still a little bit far away. But they got some great players in that pipeline coming up. Julio Rodriguez, Jared Kelenic. Ooh, they got some talent. Comeback player of the year. You could probably see a guy like Chris Sale. Someone come back from a big injury. Trey Mancini's also probably going to win in the American League, I would think, coming back from cancer. I think he's pretty much a lock if he stays healthy. Mets will win the World Series in 2021. Well, we'll hold off. We'll hold off a little bit. Poop, nice. If they don't re-sign Turner, who do the Dodgers get at third base? You could explore options like Arenado. I think Chris Bryant would be a really good fit, honestly, on the trade market. You could go get a guy like Marwin Gonzalez, but like, no, you don't want Marwin Gonzalez. If you're crazy, you could go get a shortstop like Andrelton Simmons and just play him at shortstop and play Corey Seager at third, but you're not going to do that either. I don't know. The Dodgers have so much depth. They could play anybody at third base. It really doesn't matter. They could end up playing, Chris Taylor at third base. They could play Gavin Lux at third base. They could play whoever they want there. Max Muncy a couple games. Who knows? I love for Yaz. I'm guessing you mean no love for Naz or no love for Yaz. He's fine. He's good. He's cool. Yo, RBT coming in with the 1999 super chat. Thank you, Ribbit. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Happy birthday, fam. Thank you, RBT. Hope all is well by you. I've been seeing the channel is killing it, my guy. So, keep up the good work. The views have been nutty. See you grinding. Appreciate the super chat. MLB Charlie, $2. Jorge Polanco for Story. No. Why in the world would they do that trade? What? Why would they do that trade ever? Evan Christ, $1.99. Thank you. Hey, let's get some corn spam in the chat for RBT and his $19.99. The man loves some good corn, apparently. When's my birthday? My birthday's today. JJ Patterson. Who's the Philly shortstop in 2021? I mean, right now I think it's Gene Segura, but should it be? No. He should be their second baseman. They should go get a Marcus Semien, DD, bring him back, Andrelton Simmons, but I don't think they're going to. Who's Jason Guzman? 22 years old. Who is that guy? I have no idea who this man is, and he's listed as one of the shortstops on MLB.com. Jason Guzman. Why? He's from the Royals. He's 22. What's his deal? Why is he a free agent? I don't get it. Okay. Confused. Very confused. Very, very, very confused, for sure. All right, we're going to go for another 10 minutes, guys, here. We're going to go for an hour on the stream. We're at like 50-ish minutes, so, it's your last 10 minutes to get any questions in, talk baseball, and then I'm going to celebrate my birthday with some friends, so going to relax for the rest of the night. Hopefully no moves happen. Yo, Alex McLeod, $1.99. Expectations for the Red Sox? Pretty low, based on the team they currently have, but they have such a good core that they could definitely compete this year by just making a couple moves. Drewski, 0 or O, $1.99. Thoughts on Gonsolin and May? Really good. Tony Gonsolin's like the, quiet beast. No one talks about him as much because May throws 102 and has that crazy move and, two-seam sinker, whatever he wants to call it. So he's the cooler player, but Tony Gonsolin's really good. They're both really talented. $2.79 Canadian from Dayton Simpson. Do you think Springer or Bauer will go to the Blue Jays? I think you can get Springer for sure. I don't know about Bauer, but I think Springer can definitely happen. OMG Mechanoid, when are the way too early prediction videos going to come out? I think probably right around the Super Bowl. I'm going to drop one. I think that's when I plan on doing that video, right around Super Bowl. Thank you for the super chat. Favorite team in NLC? I don't know what that means. NL Central? I will go with, the Pirates? Angels playoffs in 2022? Yes. Is my name Anthony? No. Huh? What? My name's... It says Draft Neck Mark in the YouTube channel. Is my name Anthony? Huh? Tim LaCastro for MVP. Can we spam Tim LaCastro for MVP? Guys, did you guys see that Jabari Blash, my boy, retired? The legend Jabari has retired. Can we get some GOAT or MVP Jabari Blash in the chat? Just spam Jabari Blash. He is the MVP. He is the GOAT of the channel for sure. And he had a great career. $2 from Skull. Twins Padres World Series would be fun to watch. There would be a lot of offense. There would be a ton of offense for sure. Ton of offense. $4.99 from Ben Some Metal Ford. Why so much hate for Bauer? I keep seeing people make posts on how much they hate him as a person, and I think he'll make the Ram worse. I'm not sure what that means, but some people don't like some of the things that Trevor Bauer has said or some of the ways that he acts. I personally think he's a talented pitcher. I think people make mistakes in the past. People can change. So things that he said maybe 4 years ago aren't indicative of the kind of person he is now. I don't think so, at least, based on my experience meeting him. Talked to him for an hour. Seemed like a great guy. I have no issues with him. I think he's awesome. I want him on my team. And also, people just think he isn't that good, which is just dumb. Oh, the Celtic Brute, $4.99. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Also, go Tigers. I think it's like 970 something, I believe. think it's like $9.74. Delirium, $2. One player all time in their prime to start a team. Go. Barry Bonds. That's it. Barry Bonds, only answer. $5 from Sean, Padres fan over here. You think we are winning the World Series this year or in the next few years? Yes. I think the Padres win the World Series in the next 3 years at least once. I do. I stand by that. Are you happier for the Mets or Padres? Well, I'm a Mets fan, so I'm definitely happier for the Mets. Definitely happier for the Mets. But I also like to see the Padres do well. But now, it's kind of because the Mets weren't that good. Mets are good now. I'm always all in on the Mets, but now the Padres are a little bit of enemies. You know, you keep your friends close, enemies closer. Chris Bryant and Cole Roeder. No, we're not trading Dom Smith and Brandon Nimmo for Chris Bryant. There's no shot. No shot in the world. I don't care who you add in there as a prospect from the Cubs. There's nobody worth those two guys on the Cubs. Nobody. Do you think Chris Bryant will be traded to the Mets? I don't. I don't think he will be. It's your birthday? Yo, it's my birthday too. Happy birthday, Ben. What move will the Cardinals make, if any? Yeah, I'm shocked by how quiet the Cardinals have been this offseason. I thought that they were going to make some moves, really separate themselves. But, I mean, they're clearly the best team in the Central right now. They could use a third baseman so badly. So badly. And I think they could use another starting pitcher and some bullpen arms. $1.99 from the Celtic Brute, Ruth better than Bonds. I'm going to disagree. I disagree. Babe Ruth played against plumbers. $5 from Richard L. Thoughts on Tigers prospect Isaac Paredes. Won the batting title in the Mexican Winter League at age 21. Okay, so I'm not going to put too much emphasis into Winter League baseball. I think it's good to take a look, see what they're doing, and hopefully, they make the adjustments and they're paying off there. I think that's good if you can see that their adjustments that they're making are good. But if they're the same player and they just happen to hit better in the Mexican League, I don't take any stock in that because you're not playing that competition. You're going to be playing significantly better competition in the majors. A lot of guys pitching in the Mexican Winter League are Mexican League pitchers, and that's like AAA-ish. And a lot of these guys weren't good in the Mexican League, so take it with a grain of salt. Paredes, though, I think has some potential. He's not one of my top guys. Is it raining? I think it's raining. Did not know it was going to rain tonight. Oh, what time is it? What time is it here? I think we got, 5 more minutes? Yeah, we got about 5 minutes left here. 669 viewers. Nice. Notice me. I saw you, the top bean. Who are Cubs trading for Contreras? That's backwards. Do you see the Phillies offered a JT? I did not see their offer. Play Rocket League. You had to sleep. I'll play it on Twitch. I'm not going to play it on YouTube. Well, at least not on this channel. I'll play it on the second channel. Do the Padres make another big move? I think they're pretty quiet the rest of the offseason. Is Rios, Dodgers third baseman? He's also a possibility. Yes, he's really good. Mark, I love your videos. Are you going to say the Mets are going to win the World Series again? You're going to have to wait and see. I can't spoil my videos, otherwise you won't watch. Shane Bieber, or how soon till Shane Bieber gets traded away? I don't think anytime soon. What high school did I go to? Oh, it's in a video. You can find that. Open to seeing a playoff game with fans? I go to playoff games. If fans are there and want to meet me, of course, I'm down. I'm always happy to say hello to you guys if you're going to be at games. And I always tweet at what games I'm going to, so... Phillies offered 110 to JT for how many years? Do you think the Mets should trade him if they get Springer or JBJ? No, because we're going to have a DH. And if there's a DH, he goes to left, Dom goes to DH, or Pete goes to DH, and fixes our problem. If there's not a DH, that's where the issue lies. But I'm pretty confident there's going to be a DH this year. Who do the Reds need? Almost every position. The Reds are not very good right now. Top 5 Padres players. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. Top 5 Padres players. Number 1, Tatis. 2, Machado. 3, Trent Grisham. Is that right? Trent Grisham? Maybe. 4, Cronenworth. 5, Hosmer. That's just hitting. And on the pitching side, got some arms there. You got Snell. You got Darvish. I can't believe they got Snell and Darvish. That's crazy to add to Lamet and Paddock and Clevenger and they're ridiculous. Padres are so good. Holy crap. $2 from Farbod Markazi. Can you do a freestyle poem about David Fletcher? Unfortunately, I'm not a poet, so I can't do that for you. But thank you for the 2. The Celtic Brute $2.99. Mark, who you got for the Super Bowl this year? I went Chiefs, Packers. Packers winning. You can check out the second channel if you guys go. Just type in Mark Luino NFL. I think you'll find my prediction, and that'll lead you to the second channel. where I upload a lot of other content. So if you guys are interested in that, go check it out. I don't think I've really ever plugged it on here. Mine Dude 563 $2. If JT and Didi did re-sign, where do they place in the division? They're probably, you got to think, the Phillies were what? Barely third place last year. Barely. No, the Phillies were fourth place last year because the Mets were last. No, the Phillies were third place because the Nats were last, or the Mets were tied for last, whatever it was. The Phillies they're worse. They're not getting better, the Phillies. I think the Phillies are still, at best, a fourth place team if they re-sign those guys. The division's gotten way stronger. What do I think the Tigers should do? Get a lot of good players. 5 years, $100 million. If that's JT Realmuto's offer, he might have to take that. I don't know if he's going to get better than that. Thoughts on Sugano? I didn't look too much into him because he ended up signing, so that's what it is. Happy birthday to my favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that, guys. All right, so we are going to just about wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on my birthday. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for, allowing me to do this as my job every day. This is pretty sick. We were, chilling at almost like 1,000 viewers, just talking baseball. This is stuff I love to do. Maybe we make this a monthly thing. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, twitch.tv/draftnickmark. That's where I've been streaming almost every night over there. If you want to talk baseball, you want to watch me play video games, do other stuff, tier lists, that is the place to be. So Twitch, draftnickmark. Same thing with Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You guys know where to follow me. Otherwise, thank you so much for everybody who came out and supported. Thank you to those crazy people who dropped me super chats. Not necessary, but I do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. I'm going to celebrate my birthday with my friends. Peace.